Hi, I'm Dan Pruzina, and I love to make music.
My mom and dad were always kind of musical, and Kyle and I picked it up really quick. Like, we were like, hey, you guys are playing guitars. That's cool, whatever that is. And so he started playing guitar really young, and I picked up bass. And I took piano lessons along the way, too. And I was kind of thinking, like, this is really cool to play this instrument, you know what I mean? To be a role in a band that could, that can kind of do my part and stuff. But I was always kind of curious about, this idea of let's make all the music, and so I think maybe 3 or 4 years ago I found Fruity Loops, and I was crazy about it. I went through the demo and I was like, dude, I gotta have this. And I've been working with it for two years, a little bit over 2 years. To produce electro pop at first, kind of mild stuff, and then I got crazy into dubstep. My interest in production is that I really want to help people as much as I can to do what they want to do instrumentally, and then kind of, I don't know, make everything work together. I'm really into mixing in a way that's the best that it can be, helping the sound to reach its full potential.
My goal really is to be a professional musician, and I'm not really sure what form that could take. If I'll be working like in a band or on my own, or just producing music for a band, that sort of thing. Ideally, I want to continue with like what I started here with the whole dpruzi thing, and I don't know, my little collections on SoundCloud and that sort of thing, and just kind of keep developing it, because I feel like with all the time that's already gone into it, I can really continue to push it forward and be equipped to work in a real setting, like where I'll eventually sell my music instead of just giving it away for free. I'd love to go to Visible because of all the connections that I can make there, and just the ways that I can get into doing what I love to do, but for real, like playing shows and hopefully glorifying God with the talents that He's given me. I really, at this point, I know what I want, to be equipped to do, and I've kind of done a little bit to teach myself, sort of. I haven't touched stuff that's used for like live mixing. I've pretty much done a lot of MIDI stuff with rhythms and synths and stuff, and so I know about kind of like mixing tracks together. I know about like a bunch of different effects on a basic level, on a practical level. I haven't used like boards, like MIDI boards, to use patterns together and cue them in, because I just set stuff up to do that. So that would be the main difference between what I'm doing now and what I hope to be equipped to do at Visible, as well as just meeting people who can help me get there, help me teach me about what to tell me what I can do, what I can't do, what I should do, and that sort of thing. Production is really learned through experience, I think. Just getting your hands on the equipment, the software, and making it happen, and working with other people, definitely. Sitting there, getting the recordings, no matter how long it takes, you finally get a good one, you slot it in, you put it in the right spot, you get all the effects set up, and then it's just beautiful, it's magic. I've done a little bit with that with Kyle, and with my own voice in the electro-pop songs, but I don't know what it's like to sit behind while another band is performing the music, and then just kind of do like the technical side for them. So that's where I have no experience, really, except for just singing my own stuff. But I prefer to, when it comes to my own music, I do like dubstep, stuff that you can't necessarily play on traditional instruments, but it's really both. I need the experience. I really want the experience that Visible can provide me through, the relationships with other students. But I also kind of want to keep this whole thing going where I'm exploring what I can do with synths and with dubstep stuff and things that don't necessarily require me to go in and spend hours in a studio that I can just do on my computer at home. So with different methods of that, I think I'd be able to forward what I want to do towards my professional future. You know, make this an actual possibility for me. I'm quite sure that production is it. I just don't know exactly where my skills and ambitions fit in yet. I mean, I know where they could fit in. They could fit in like on my own, with my own things. Maybe I could just kind of do shows and like this, but I'd have to learn live stuff. You know, I couldn't just play the songs that I have that are all set up and stuff. I would really need the experience that working with other people, working with nice equipment, actual equipment. I just have, you know, my little keyboard here and my computer. What that would provide me to be able to use real stuff, and to connect with people who've done it, who know what they're talking about. Because I'm just here in my basement, spending hours, but you know, not spending time with a lot of people.